It was okay the whole time. All right. Aether Vial was very good there. I'm not gonna lie. It turns out if you draw just the right amount of creatures, lands, spells, and Aether Vials, it actually works. Oh, I was thinking you had the deluge the whole time, Ben. I was like, oh, I gotta do what I gotta do. Just run right in. This hand's actually not bad, yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of me crossing my fingers and praying that nothing happened. There's a lot of that. What are you gonna do? It's uncounterable. Does that look like the face of Mercy? I don't think so. I don't even think there's any reason to play this What is the reason to play the Sapphire? It can get stolen by Dak, but I could pay for a daze. Yeah, I'm off it. That's not happening. I'm not letting them extract that kind of value from their brainstorm. That is clearly unacceptable. What do we think this is? Think it's Jeskai or Breach or Big Jeskai? No. That's a no in my book. Oh jeez. Wait, is our deck unbeatable? Was it actually unbeatable the whole time? Oh wow. Yes. Back with my 2-1. Merfolk show no mercy. Oh, they can bring back their brainstorm. That's too many islands. I can't imagine that I don't get red blasted here, but a guy can try. Ooh, actually, actual factual lightning bolt, eh? Yeah, I really don't think I'm supposed to fight over that. They can bring back lightning. Oh my lord, please no. All right, well, I'm gonna try to exile this, I think. Can't really let them cast 2 ancestrals. Oh, they have all the answers, so we're pretty dead here. Opponent gets to draw 6 cards because of Mystic Sanctuary, and we just have a pair of 2/1s that don't have protection. What? 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 Whatever. I think we're still dead. I'm pretty. I'm, I, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter what sequence they take because they're still drawing like 30 cards. But that's not the sequence I imagined that they would take. Time Walk. Oh, Dreadhorde, yeah. There's no way that resolves. Even if it resolves, doesn't do anything. Our 2/1 fish are not getting there. I can tell you that right now. 3/2 fish. Nope. We got mana sources, chat. We got mana sources. Oh, I thought we were going to win this game after we dazed the mentor. But it appears that is not the case. Man, the Jeskai shell is so insane. It's pretty crazy. We kind of needed to not draw islands. I can't believe, do they just not play Sanctuary? They must not play Sanctuary. They must just not play Sanctuary. There's no way you don't extract the full value here. I'm not double blocking. There's no way they can play Sanctuary and make this line. Like, even if they had drawn Sanctuary, they would have played it there so that they could have preordained into it, Ancestral, and like Ancestral for the third time. Also, like, exiling Gush is really weird when you can just loop your Gushes. Maybe you don't ever need to loop your Gushes if you're going to cast like 3 Ancestrals, but I really hate this deck too. It's Resident Sleeper to the max. Or maybe Bug is Resident Sleeper. I don't hate Bug though. The Jeskai deck though. We can draw True Name. This is true. They have a Sanctuary. They're putting Dig back? I just straight up don't understand. There's no way that's maximum sequencing. We got the mentor. We did Days and the mentor. It is exiled. So theoretically, they got rid of their Gush loops, and they got rid of their mentor. If we draw a True Name exactly right now, I think it actually does race. As weird as that sounds, because they don't have any way to get rid of Cavern. So I actually do think we probably win if we draw True Name. I don't think they're on freeze. I think it's just regular Jeskai. I know. If only we could draw 3 of them. If only we were so powerful. All right, like, that's kind of our whole game plan, though. It's just we have to naturally find some true names. I think that if I were the opponent, I would have taken vastly different lines in this game. I think there's no reasonable way that I would be getting rid of Gush. And I definitely think I would have cast 3 Ancestrals. But, yeah. I think we should get Lightning Bolted out now. This kind of seems free. Oh, they're going to Pyroblast the Master. Sure. Depending on how many Lightning Bolts they play in their deck. You take 5. And then they have a Lightning Bolt here. They've already exiled 1 Lightning Bolt. And sometimes these lists don't play very many. This is the kind of thing that I don't get, right? Like, a lot of people have complained to me in the past about having to sit through PO go off, but no one complains about sitting through Xerox go off. Like, I have to keep playing this game because I can draw True Name Nemesis. But, like, if I was playing against PO, I would just concede. Like, this is infinitely more annoying to have to sit through than PO. Doesn't really make sense to me. No, like, no, I understand. Like, I get it, but like, I don't think I think this is infinitely worse to sit through than PO. I think it's just really really sad to sit through, but no, the PO you're deterministically dead. Like, I'm probably now deterministically dead, but like the last 2 turns beforehand, I wasn't deterministically dead. Like, if I drew a True Name Nemesis, I probably won the game. So I have to sit here as opponent takes random game actions. I don't my anti-workshop views. I don't understand. Like, here now I'm dead. But like 2 turns ago, just wasn't dead. So, but it takes like way longer to execute this than it does to execute Pio. It does kill you fast. I don't understand. I really don't have anti-workshop views, just anti-Golos views. The Golos deck is like really, really bad. Just a really unplayable deck. I assume I'm pre-boarded for this, not me. None of these cards look good. I mean, would you're not bringing in Tidebinder just for that Arcanist, right? Cage, sure, that's fine. It's not great. Is Cage really better than Leyline? You are bringing in Tidebinder? I guess Dismember's better than that. Kind of feels weird though. I don't really like that very much. Are you taking out vials? Is that what you're doing? Because that kind of makes sense. Like, if you're doing this, that makes a little bit more sense to me. It doesn't really seem like it'd be a vial matchup. That deck's fine. I don't mind that deck, Aaron, because that deck actually like presents a clock and a way to kill. Like, I actually liked that deck that Andy made with the Dark Depths combo. I think that deck was fine. It was much better than Golos. Like, Golos just doesn't kill your opponent. I like that deck. Jeez. This deck is something else. Okay. This looks good. Yeah, but like, you're playing vintage. You should be trying to kill your opponent. You know? That would have been really bad if they forced that, by the way. Merfolk strikes again. It's how they get you. Watch them just jam Mentor here. Pretty sure Ancestral and Brainstorm were the only things I was ever going to miss up in this match. So I feel like that was a pretty reasonable place to go. I'm not going to play a Wasteland. Well, I really just don't want them fetching a basic island. Like, we didn't show them Wastelands last game, right? Like, the upside of this is if they draw a non-basic and then we draw an island or a cavern, it lets us do it. I really don't want to show them that we're on Wastelands. I think the upside's there, though. Kind of unfortunate. See, now they're just going to fetch island. No, we just... Why are we fetching volcanic? Oh. Interesting. It should be a given that you don't force a thing that's got a Cavern of Souls, but, you know, Magic the Gathering happens. Cage was kind of cool there. I see you want a flashback preordain. That is unacceptable. Yeah, we just straight lose that game if they force the correct thing. So. This hand happens so much, not me. Like, there's only 5 strip mine effects, but this happens. This happens so much. Kind of want to put this back as well. It's a little greedy, I think, but I kind of don't care. I just want to put true names into play. At least if I lead Island, my Lotus is a lot less likely to be countered. But this hand's not great, but do what we gotta do, I guess. I still don't want them to force the Lotus. Okay. Okay. Whatever, we jamming. 2 removal spells would make me a sad person, I think. But I think we're just supposed to go in. Oh, they have 2 removal spells. Yikes. All right, well. That's interesting. I mean, to be fair, that's kind of telegraphed by the fact that they F6 through my turn, but yo, Pyroblast broken. Oh, this is the worst. Oh, this deck is so lame. Why did they get to search for Ancestral Recall and then cast it 4 times? Why don't I get to do that? Well, it was nice playing Merfolk with you, chat. Start thinking about what you want to play next, because we're dead. Well, look, they get the Ancestral back for free, because that's completely fair. I hate this card so much. I don't know how they ever printed this card. It's crazy to me. It's actually wild. This card's so fucked. Why don't we play fetches and a Mystic Sanctuary for our 1 Ancestral? Horror 1? Eh? Cool. They're gonna cast 3 Ancestral Recalls. Dude, you already saw how many islands we have in our deck. You can't play Gush. Just doesn't matter. I just like can never have as many cards as my opponent. Just doesn't matter. Oh, is that so, Mario? I have no comment on I have no comment on that. Thank you for letting me know though. So why don't you just play Xerox with true names? Why do we have to play all these Merfolk cards? Like, that's gotta be way better than this deck, right? Like, if you just play this opponent's deck, except just play 4 true names in it. Right? Like, that's gotta be way better. Jeskai and Bug are like half the metagame right now. Like, we just put a bunch of bad cards in to make a card that doesn't need to be better, right? Like, True Name doesn't need to be better. So why are we putting all these other cards in? Just make True Name your de facto threat inside of this other deck. All right, I'm about to concede this match. My opponent has 7 cards in hand. No, why is everyone asking about all these other bad cards that we can put in our deck? Stop. Everyone in Vintage plays islands already. You don't need to make them play islands. How does this work? I killed this. Stop me. I don't know why I'm doing this in response. There's really no reason to do so. Everyone loves to try to put a bunch more bad cards in decks. All right. I mean, I guess if opponent doesn't have a force or a second pyroblast and we draw a true name, we still win the game, right? I guess that's not exactly true because they can find like a mentor, but Arcanist Cheetah does sound fun. All right, cool. You did the thing. You did the thing. All right, well, I guess that went better than expected. Is 2-3 better than expected? All right, so if I were to change the deck, what I would do is I would cut these cards and then put in good hold on. And then hold on, this only needs to be one of these, so yeah, so I would keep these cards in the deck and then and then fuck it, and then turn it into Jeskai. Anyways, don't worry, Slasher. If you missed any of that hot off the cuff vintage Merfolk action, you will be able to see it on my YouTube channel directly following the stream. You can find the YouTube link in chat and down below. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. That's free, grows the channel, lets you know when content that you missed has come out. Thank you for letting me remind everyone, Slasher. I appreciate that. Also, if you're wanting to see more vintage action, check out the new link in chat, !EW 2020. That is Eternal Weekend 2020 for Vintage. The official WotC coverage of that event is live at that link. Go check that out after we're done here today. And you can watch powerful commentators like Mike Noble, Anurag, Julian, commentate over high stakes vintage Magic the Gathering. Thank you, Thorn of Wrath, for the tier 1 sub. You're a powerful wizard. And also thank you to Sanctum, who just subbed on YouTube. I need to change that.